Good rising, kings, queens. I want to first off say that I love you. I love all y'all. And I'm doing this video because I looked into the comments of a video I did yesterday. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, where I spoke about voting and how voting for blacks don't change nothing. And there was a lot of comments from black people speaking against what I was saying. Now I'm gonna break this down for y'all once for all. I don't understand how we can continue to participate in a system that we know for sure is broken. How we can sit and say voting does help us. Let me explain something to you. No matter who was in the chair or who was voted in, your school curriculums never changed. Your eating habits never changed. Your financial situation never changed. Your living arrangements never changed. And the reason why I say these things is because we are being systematically controlled and governed by people who carefully engineered this system so that it comes out the way that it does each and every time. And I just don't understand how us as blacks mainly can sit and say that voting is going to help us. How many of us got to get killed in the streets by the police? How many of us got to be tried in a court of law and been given way more time than whites, even though y'all committed the same crime? How much more evidence does there got to be to display the unjust in this system? When you line up and go vote, basically what you're saying is you're participating in your own demise. You're participating in your own lack of resources when it comes to voting. You're basically saying you agree with the way things are. And every 4 years, you say change is coming. I can guarantee you right now, and I do this out of love, I've taught you more things that you never knew than any school you ever went to. And I never asked you for a dime. Not only me, there's other people that research and put things out there in the universe that you've learned from that you will never learn in school. I can call names that you never heard of, that you should know of. The people that started school curriculums. You don't know who it is. These same people that force you to go to school by law, because I know y'all remember if you didn't go to school, you went to jail. They forced you to go get brainwashed. It just sickens me how us as black folks sit and pretend like we don't have a problem. I used to always wonder why the slaves never up and ran. I used to always be like, how they sat there and just let these people do them like that? You talking about people who bleed like you bleed. You talking about people who exactly like you are people. They have no superpowers. The only thing that they have is ways to get you right here. And they understand if they get you here, everything below comes. That's the only difference. And a lot of y'all are mentally shackled. A lot of y'all are asleep. A lot of y'all are woke but pretend to be asleep. And it's crazy because your children gonna go through this same old process if you or me don't do nothing about this. You crazy as hell if you think these people finna stop and see by our well-beings. I've told y'all about the private system, the private prisons, how the private prisons work for profits. I've showed y'all kids for cash, where the judges were sentencing juveniles, mainly blacks, long periods of time for the smallest crimes ever, all because they was getting kickbacks because they had stocks into these small juvenile facilities. And these are things that are systematically done year after year, and you telling me to go vote. I don't even want to get into religion, because I respect whatever you believe in. That's on you. I'm not gonna waste my life being a part of a system that I know is broken, that you know is broken. Bro, it kills me, bro, just for us as people to sit and go for this. The same way these people came up with a system, we can come up with our own system. That same speech that they never want you to see, that Martin Luther King said, that he realized what he did was wrong. He realized that he led us into segregation. And what y'all don't realize is, segregation was one of the things that messed us up. Why? And this is not to be racist, it's just facts. Once we was able to segregate and come together, black folks wanted to do what white folks was doing. Black folks want to ride in the luxury cars, and they wanted to fit into a society where it wasn't designed for you to fit in. King, queen, it wasn't. A lot of y'all have been Willie lynched and don't even know it. When I break this Willie Lynch letter down, a lot of y'all gonna realize just how bad it is for us. But for you to sit and say, go vote, like it's gonna change something. Like these people just gonna up and just change because you feel as though you need equality. It just sickens me, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I'm at a point, like I told y'all, all the woke folks that know what time it is and want to make a change, we need to separate from all these so-called blacks that claim to be woke, that don't want to be woke, that want to go through the process of being played with, tampered with. And this is no disrespect to my people, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have time for me to open your eyes for something you already see, that we all see. How many of us got to get shot by the police? The crazy part about it is your children is watching this same thing play out. You've been Willie lynched. When it comes to our women, and this is no disrespect, they promote the long straight hair. They promote the makeup. It's all fine and dandy, but what that does to us is it strips us of our identity. We as black folks don't have our own identity. We speak in a European tongue, proper tongue. This is not how we're supposed to speak. The food we eat, this is not the food we're supposed to eat. And no disrespect to my black queens, I love y'all to death. Understand this. But I'm just giving you facts. A lot of us been Willie lynched. And it's crazy that we sit up here and go for this. I'm on y'all side, man. But it's just like this here. When you go to jail, you can't get at the person that got you there in jail. You can't point your finger at the person that put you there in jail because you don't physically see them. So what you do? You go at it and you fight with the person you see that's in the cell with you, that's in the jail with you. This is what we do as black people. That's a part of the Willie Lynch letter. Oh, you'll jump on my comments and go off on me. because you can't get to Donald Trump, or you can't get to the Rothschilds, or you can't get to Queen Elizabeth, like the real people that's really running your life. I ain't got you paying bills every 30 days. They do. I don't have you eating the food that you eat. They do. I don't have you paying car insurance. They do. I didn't strip you from knowledge. They did. So instead of you pointing a finger at your own people, let me acknowledge you on something. The people you need to be pointing your finger at is the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, the Boulets. Those are the people you need to be pointing your finger at. Queen Elizabeth. I told y'all, this month, boy, trying to start cussing. Queen Elizabeth owns the whole Canada. How can one person acquire this much land and you got people out here starving, dying? Why don't they have the restaurants to take the food that they don't have left over and give it to the homeless? Why don't City Hall grow fruit trees instead of palm trees so the homeless can walk up and eat oranges and eat? Don't you know money is printed and it is backed by nothing at this point? No gold, no silver, just backed by belief. Y'all better wake up and open your eyes. Because when you die, this same system gonna be in place. Play crazy if you want to. Play dumb if you want to. But like they say, ignorance ain't no excuse. We've been put in this position for a reason, man. And I'm just sick of it, man. I'm tired of it. You'll jump on my comments and talk crap, but you won't go to the person who put you in the situation you in. I ain't do it. And just because I'm speaking facts, like I'm telling you, voting ain't gonna solve nothing. We still getting shot. We still getting killed. We still getting mistried in court systems. We still don't have nothing economically. And a lot of people be like, well, it's up to you to get out here and get it and woo-de-woo. It ain't about me getting it. It's about us. It's not about being individually rich or wealthy. It's about a group of us being individually rich and wealthy. Meaning spending our money with each other instead of spending our money with groups or other groups that don't give a damn about us. We hate to spend money with each other. That's a part of the Willie Lynch syndrome. When I break this letter down, man, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gonna be in awe. You hear me? But remember, I started this post off saying I love you, because I do. And I understand some people they just ignorant to the fact of what's going on. Some people know what's going on, afraid to do something about it. But at the end of the day, we all know what's right, what's wrong. And in my book, yes mean yes, no mean no. And that's just my principle. But what we gotta do is start turning the other cheek and pretending that we don't have a problem. Pretending that everything's okay until it's your brother that gets shot, your son, your daughter, your nephew, your grandbaby, they get shot, they get killed. Now you want everybody to rally up and you need all this help when we should have been together from the get. This is what I'm telling you. We divided so bad till we can't get nothing going. Right now, if one person fought back to the police and just so happened to kill the police, won't none of us go to court with them. Won't none of us stand up with them and say, listen, we're going to ride with you. But they're going to ride against you all day long. That's why I say, you got to free this. Until you free this, you have no capabilities. You have no consciousness, no know-how to change your situation. We all have been suppressed to an animal state to the point where you can be controlled because you don't know no better. And I'm going to leave you with this. It's just like a shark. If you put a shark in a small fish tank, it only grows according to the size of that fish tank. But you take that same shark, put him in the ocean, he grows over 8 feet long. What that tells you? At the end of the day, it's all on us. And I'm out.